Adishima man opesu ya church amba Espa Solution TV so baby awo bia ya church ya. Church ya ba Espa Solution TV so. Ene aye kwesi ede na odoman koma ama ya de chien na se ye ba won chene na obedi nkomo efa Ghana mpuntuo ho. Ano ho adwuma ne ye no ha. Ye kire se ne oman ne beko nanim, ne ma ye ya oman ne beko nanim, ho adwuma ne ye no platform we so. Samson ya checha common sense family for Abraham Ben Moshe we ya juma uba juma ya checha bibia obia ya checha Africans ya hwese ye be recommend ye heroes guy no waya de ni chechira wo chire no wo chire ne ma Ghana for ebebie ani ebebie adwenim ama ye hu se ne ma bia abrofo no de asie ye ne ekoso waya de abrante ne ya de ya checha bibia obia ne common sense family for nyina checha mo nyina enne nsama ye no mbeka enne obekire ebesunsua ewo ya platform yi so ye abato voting abato ayeto ewo Ghana every 1992 enne agi kamemaminka bi abatu abamotu mu yaji kamemaminka bi abamotu mu no ye hyase to aba awo ye papa Rollins breso ye papa Rollins ebedi ni 8 years the two abano about menu ya two nyina 4 years bi to aba ama menu ya two nyina electoral violence bi ama obia anwu e wa bato no mu mani mu dadin abato no koso toten ya ba kofo breso ya ba kofo so bedi ni 4 years to aba mprenu ya ba kofo bedi ni 4 years ni wie no the second one osa bedi at 8 years from 2000 egosi 2008 also be to na ba be di ne bre e wo sa abra to no mu e free ho ono so sa abra ba to na ye to ne balance be ya BNC ye ba me os bre so also be to ne 4 years be to ya be to ne 4 years en wanwie e na do man ko Nyankopon frɛ no ahona ye ba mama e be fa konwa no ye ba mama be fa konwa no 2013 yeto aba 2012 2013 abato no violence siye demonstration horror course ahona atiwa by election nipa wo bebre ewuye e wo sa abato no mu 2016 ana Kufuado ebefa komia no 2016 abato no ono so violence bebre BNC sa na 2020 way abato ana violence bebre esiye sa abato we mu nipa nwotwe ahwere wo monkwa ano na Espa Solution TV for ya tenase adwene ho ahu se kosi da ben ye tenase ahwe se nipa enwu e wa abato kekam abato ya kwa abato keke nipa bebre enwu sa nti Espa Solution TV for the solution aba de yebeye na abato ho manso abato ho wantwi asobetwa once and for all ya the solution aba solution e dia ba eye app bia yaye app ya de ebre oman no na sa app we yanto ne din foforo bia esansa abato wo Ghana nyina Electoral Commission for ene hweso nti ye de Electoral Commission for logo no mu din ene ye app no ya ne say Electoral Commission for app ya de bre oman no nti video a wo hwe ya sere sa wo be che na dumpanifo ho ya boa ya ho sesa ehia se ye de app no ba na ye de ko parliament na parliament for test ni ade nyina ye de omo ye de ya to abahwa ya ready see ba be showcase app na awofie na obi ahu se ni ade ne sitie na me app na de na be ya mayen me be kire binum de di kan app ne be save ye emre bra ye say a training crofo bra ye say akoko konkurase ni mantem akwa kire crofo se ni esi to aba bra ye say aswa ne ma afrin kurase be save ye samre no de to so mienu be save oman ne sika be save o man sika be millions of dollars. It's about to yen free multi-party de be beto aba. Nti sa app we be save your time and money. Be save the country time and money. And he's saying sika ye say edit training crop for one. Yet sika ye say edit printed papers, ballot papers. Sika ye say eto fuel egu kam nante akwa chire nkrofo say sika ni nyina betimi de ade foforo. Nti app no ebe save your money sika kese pa. The etosu bio ebe save lives nkwa ebe bo nipa ho nkwa ho ban. Ebe bo nipa ho nkwa ho ban ebi ni sen se ne esi afie atwam nipa ebere wu ye. They say woto aba wie wotina wo fie wo pagya wo phone na wato aba obi ntimi membo wutio. Ana obi ntimi fa bibia embe prawo. Nti ebe save lives. Oto pagya wo phone unya log in na wato aba. Unya to aba na nipa woto man wo awtimi hu se wato ama wei e wo phone so awtimi hu. Eredi ye to aba na eredi ko. Ense se obi beka kire wo se wei na di ye. Enye so obi beka se wei ye coalition wei na coalition no obi soma me ma me kwa ha anase kosise no coalition app na quality app na kasa quality e calculate percentages e calculate turnout e calculate bibia e wo for me showcase app na wo video wem nti stay tuned we hu app na se adwuma eye me showcase app no ngrofo mo to aba mo register voters nyina mo din beba mo pictures wo so nipa dodo mo to aba omo register per region per constituency nyina wo so ubehu say you start about to na region nipa dodo mo to region bia mu ubehu constituency bia mu nipa dodo to aba ewo ho ubehu ewo ebaso a real time say there wo send text message am obi na say wo send chat message am obi no uhunu say nipa say na ye to aba about to ready percentages ni ready at the same time nti obi enkonko transfer calculator enko mathematics bia app na nkasa yes calculation ni nyina app na ye calculations ni nyina as we vote real time as we vote the app do the calculation nti sa calculation ni correlation ni nyina the app does everything nti sa abema abato no aye safe ebe save lives the toso bio at the need die any gdie ebeba electoral system nim abato nim so obi enkonko hye baabi enkoto mu obi because wanga ohun se nipa we na ho na akoto ama and so obi nkosesa voting ballot papers and run the bottom and I say nkosesa ballot papers bebre enkoto enko stamp so okoto aba eni ho akoto ama we obi entimi nyesa obi ntimi ntu obi de enti no ade ne die ane pepeye beba abato system no voting system no electoral system no de toso bio abato mu dispute nti ama judicial system no mu gidie eya pepa free ho na oman say your judicial system the trust in the judicial system ne pepa free ho a oman no ebo nti sa abato sa app ya ye ebema trust yeah the judicial system no ayaduma trust will you will retain trust in the judicial system nti app na ebebo oman ne bebre nti kan kono ye wa ko showcase app no e wo video mu amwo ahwese ne app ne sitie unya na wa share na abdrum panifo ho na panifo ho se ye so ye nimde ye ntimi fa ye sika mbebo oman ba ye nimde ne nyansa ye so ye wo no ye de che ama obia ahu ye che ama oman no ahu se ne ye so ye boa ye de nimde eboa oman no mpuntuo ntimenia stay tuned ye nkɔhwɛ se ne app ne esi adwuma na se wo sembise bi wo question bi wo nwene ho bi ideas bi so a wo de beba na ye de awura app ne mu a ye betimi ade awura mu nti ye nkɔhwɛ se ne app ne esi adwuma ye mbra yanko app na me the Electoral Commission for logo ono mudi na ye nsi bi so mo no mo hwa bato so aha say no aye welcome page ha no aha na on be declare election na se bia event bi na se on person ma Ghana fo huna aha ona on be tro bibia agu bibia on person Ghana fo hu bia no Electoral Commission for no ebetimi atworo edi agu ha sei ama Ghana fo ahwe. Next page ha aye presidential ohwe atifi ha na atworo ho election 2020 presidential candidates eno sa app we me 2020 nti we ne election na 2020 betimi change time no ama na match your current date and time. Asro ha na ya tro independent ano kire say party name no ebeba ha me mpese bibia be political me mpe political issues bi anti me ye independent na be ya ebe hu say ha na party name no ebeba ha picture eda hai eye ebra kojoki kofike nata ne picture and eda ha is a me mpe political issues bia ohwe ni nifa so ha Ghana flag ya na esi ha ana ne bankum so ha no logo party logo no ebeba ha ye hwe ase ha no so a won se Kofi Kenyatta ne din ewo ha nti presidential candidate ne din ebeba ha ase ho ne vote ye to aba na abado do benya biye nyina ebe record ewo ha constituencies do e to aba ma no nyina ebe record region do a eto aba ma no nyina ebe record percentage a wo benya eno so ebe record ti to aba na percentage obenya bia ebe record wa ha sei registered voters nipa do a etwero won di nyina ebe record wa ha total vote cast nipa do a eto aba na so be record turnout ne ye nipa do a etwero wodi emu nipa do a eto aba and the percentage and also be ha. The same thing applies to all candidates omuna records ewa ha we ase ha yebra lewen and also ewa ha. You see me person be political anti me celebrities yadi pictures and a it's a demo enti yenhwe next page in a parliamentary candidate no so pictures be ha omo constituency ewo soro omo din ewase e na vote do ayeto aba omunyaye eno so be record wase bonza ha record wa ha every say my testing for my test a vote ndi records na issue ewo aha page ha no eye registered voters ni nyina omo records ebe show wa ha for now no blank if you say internet problem ndi records are high na blank registered voters ni na on pictures beba ha na omo ID no beba ha but ID no matwa so is a person will be hu obi ID nti matwa so registered voters ni na beba ha akire ha registered voters by region bia ni parodo a atwero won din nyina records beba ha constituency ni parodo a atwero din constituency bia mu nso records beba ha Barado atwero din wa constituency BM ye 275 constituencies ni nyina barado atwero din wa constituency BM record ebepie ha ye ba ha presidential result by region bia ni barado eto aba nyina so record ebeba ha ni barado eto aba region BM so record ebeba ha presidential result by constituency BM so ni barado eto aba almost records ebeba ha say omo record ebepia akire ha aya regional result per candidate this year aya blank picture number every say internet issue ha we have internet issue nti okay allowed nti ukubo say ebra Kofi Kenyatta and picture da ha party logo ne da soro na ne din da se party name independent awosoro nti ha region nyina ni padodo a eto aba makinata nyina records ebepie ha total vote cast ni we nyina bepe ba ha regional result no ebepie ha all the regional records ebepie ha The same thing applies to Lewin and other. I say, constituency result by candidate. Candidate be a constituency ni part do to abama ni nyina records and so we pie ewo ahase. For now it's 0 because obian to aba until is 0. The same thing applies to a region and you now see 0. And this is how the app is being designed. Okay, the same here design. Now yen sua say be to aba na ahwade say ye to aba send e be sia to aba fa. The yanko presidential candidate anim ho ne yanko start. Aha ene e be to aba. Na aha no e be dey to aba. Now picture no load here but e betimi ato aba the same time. Just an internet issue. The picture no buy but e betimi still betimi ato aba. Now how can we vote? How can we vote? And once I would okokromoти anasa wonsa e be si phone anim se photo na kofi kenan the photo ne da ho a na wo de wonsa kokromoti o se wonsa tia asiso usiso be 2 seconds a be pop up na show say are you sure you want to vote for Kenyatta? Now I click a yes vote and I say change your mind. Is it changing my mind? I know the sa one way e be free ho. E be free ho. Ndi you can say yes voter. Let's try yes vote. Are you sure you want to vote for Kenyatta? Yes vote. You click a yes vote tipe. Sa a window we be pie. This window we pie. I don't know e bisa we say credentials for credentials gum. Verify credentials. Credentials ben and be verify. Now app no better verify credentials. Now, I say enter your voter's ID, enter your polling station code, enter your phone number. And this number me in some way I was say a match data our system name. I was say match. This say a match the app Emma Quine Emma own yede and twaba. And now let's try say ye be I de sister ba kwani ye de record a good system name a kusia say one details awo. Sa information yen hwe say e betimi ato aba ama your sister kusia say wa. Now let's put the records in. We any polling station friends say ID the man voters ID the man no. Na polling station code no no ye the we say the man no. The numbers we say the man no. And I am here say asia ha no phone number the man no nti sa numbers we say it any the man sister kusia say wa yen fa ne say asoro ha no eye ne Ghana card and as a voters ID constituent friends say aha ne ntomfimfi ha ne ye ne police station code and asia ha no eye ne phone number. Now assuming say sa numbers we no watchro bi 18 yen fa say watchro phone number na 18 nti yenyi number ne bi every phone number na hwe say app na be my kwan ama sister yen na akosia say wa vote ana. Now let's put it in again because there's an let's try it again. Yen hwe say app na be my akosia say wa kwan say onko vote ana say on to me vote. Let me look for the data. Okay. Now, yes, vote. Then say, because you say, wait me vote and I say, want me vote. Now, let's put the data in again because GH 698 232 AS 69853 and 699685658426. Okay, so let's assume say you're trying into yenyi number name free e being free way so you say app na be my kwam amana still akoko vote a let's remove the 9 just remove the 9 and you say obetimi a vote. So now let's click verify. Okay, click verify. But catch say please enter valid credentials, voters ID, polling station code or phone numbers invalid. And this say no
emma kwan ma wonwuram se unafo sanema miensan na bia nya corrector emma kwan ma won vote nti also input valid information. Now let's input the valid information and then vote and see if we can vote. Now the phone number. Says 584-269. Now this data is correct. Now let's click verify. Dia click verify say no. Won say nipa na wo to abama no ni photo e wo ni fa so. E na ye wo black canvas, that blank canvas way e coat of armor bibia anim. This coat of armor bibia anim we no eno no aba kira say future photo, wo betwa photo. Nti wo be click e wo sa coat of armor no so. Now I click camera. Do click camera na ebe open and watch your photo. Do your photo. Watch your photo na why ye wa crop. E so crop photo no e ma ne ye fe se ne be ya oho be fe wo woni mbeda ho e wo ayini mu wa crop. Nti crop pe bon se wo photo no be da phone anim. The photo no be da phone anim. Now you can vote. Now we click vote na. Now, once you are processing your vote, the say I was our translate a train, and my app on a processing vote. No, o processing we necessary a vote to pay. Once a success message, baba voting success. Thank you. You voted for Kenyatta. The voting success message neighbor pay. Click OK. O click OK. App on the overcall welcome page. Hobby. Until now, let's go and watch the records. Say records na ye water dano. And then the yenyan a pana. Now let's see Kenyatta's record. Votes 1, constituency 1, region 1, percentage 100. Adentina nya 100 if we say nipa akope na ato aba into the record wonya 100%. Now total registered voters 8, total vote cast 1, turnout no 12.5. If we say nipa nwotwe na atro ndi ba kope na aba to aba and the turnout no percentage no 12.5. Now let's try to vote for Lewen and see say Lewen to see Kenyatta our 100 when you back the percentage 100. Let's look at then to man Lewen here say to man Lewen percentage in Kenyatta we say 100 na say onya 100 no and I say ebeye den yen percentage is in the BCI. Now let's look at another record nemfa and to abama Lewen. Yen to abama Lewen yen hwa de 65874. Nine 65853. Now let's put a phone number. 6582423. Okay, this is the correct information. So let's click verify. Click verify once I when if it's a now your friend saying black candidates no or click so no take a photo. We take a photo. Let's take photo. We crop the photo. Nya crop photo na your friend say wa picture number nti say no what you vote to click vote, no waiting for processing for vote. Nti processing for vote no transfer Kenya within a second or two. Now are you ready? It depending on your internet connection. Yes, voting success. Thank you, you voted for Lewen. Nti say no voting success message nya bape. Click OK and go back to the welcome page. Into welcome page yaban yes anko say details na eden. Kofi Kenyatta this year the percentage na 100%. 1 vote, constituency 1, region 1, percentage na 100. This year so atia by 50. Why? Because Lewen and so nya 1 vote. Until Lewen nya 1 vote no percentage no aye 50 because nipa mienu pe na ato aba na na we nya baako na Kofi Kenyatta so nya baako until the percentage I will say muche 50. Now let's look at the turnout. Registered voters 8 and nipa mienu ato aba until percentage I will say 25. Until this app calculates everything, it collates everything. It doesn't need any correlation, it doesn't need anything. The app does everything. Now let's try say you better aba bio ama yebra Kofi Kenyatta. You say you to aba ma Kofi Kenyatta bio a ebeye den record na ebeye den. So let's try and vote for Kofi Kenyatta again and see how the records will be. So let's try. Let's vote for Kofi Kenyatta. Vote. Now you vote ma Kofi Kenyatta and you hear there. Now this is the police station code B868686. Now the phone number 6969696969. Okay, this is the records in the database. Now let's try and vote for Kenyatta. Now you vote ma Kenyatta no you hear say mincho photo number for testing purpose message your photo ni bio. The testing purpose no I'll take a photo again. Now because of internet problem Kenyatta photo no and teaming pop up. Okay, a pop up. Now let's click vote. You vote for Kenyatta. Depending on your internet connection, okay, voting success. Thank you. You voted for Kenyatta. Now you voted for Kenyatta. You hear say how the records will be. Now Kenyatta vote 2, constituency 2, region 2, percentage 66.67%. Okay, now let's look at Lewen's record. But before we go there, let's look at the registered voters and total vote cast. Registered voters 8, total vote cast 3, turnout 37.5%. If we say nipa nwotwe na atwere wondi na nipa miensa ato aba, the percentage must be 37.5. Let's look at Lewen's record. Lewen 1, region 1, constituency 1, percentage 33.333. If we say Kofi Kenyatta anya mani mu mienu nti wonyo 66 nti I was Lewen percentage no esote. This is basically this how the app calculates everything, it collates everything. Okay, now let's try say see ya to aba no the record to aba see no yen try say betimi asa de ato aba biwa na say nipa na to aba na wie no yen hwe say obetimi asa to biwa na with the same records. So let's try and vote again. Say hwe say saba record na de gum see no ebetimi asa de ato aba biwa na sa record we de gum see ato aba ama Kenyatta. Let's see says our record we yeah, the ato aba wie no besin the ato bi wana. Okay, so record is see and the to ma Kenyatta. Now let's see say bet me as the vote bi wana. Sa app no be my kwan ama ya the vote bi ama Kenyatta na verify. Now, if you click verify, sorry, you've already voted. It's a criminal offense trying to vote multiple times, which is punishable by the law of the Republic of Ghana. And when the lecturer will say, what will be now, dear Woyano, what here will work with them. The app won't give you time, will not give you the opportunity to re-vote. Until one person can only vote one time. So this is how the app works. It will bring integrity into the voting system. It will save time, it will save lives. So this is how basically how the app works. Now, we say in case say ya to aba wie records aba. Na say obi ntene ho ase a, how can we get the records? Yeah, Bruni, yeah, Ghana, you can say pink sheet no. Ebe denya. How can we get the records? to get a records obetimi download summary no ha. How it may download summary no ha. You're clicking here. But if you want the details, you need to go to Achireha. Regional result per candidate. The regional result per candidate here, a bit me download records no. Records na. Region bia to my candidate be a bit me download ha. And I bet me download constituency results no so ewa ha. So now let's try and download the records from the region. Where Kinata records. Kofi Kinata and the records ni. Nti yen download Kofi Kinata na original records ni hwe say. Bit me download, just put your finger on the phone and as a picture for a second or two. Now an answer pop up. There's a long press. Nti hano, do you want to download original result? Yes, download. To click yes, download pe. Once na a YouTube be a POS ya download file. The downloading file nenya ba pe na watena se atwen. Ama na download we. Nti utena se twen ama na download wie. Kama. Na fe wa hwehwe bebia file no wo. Until now let's wait for the download. If we people say be year free ho say YouTube ni be free ho. Na say I download we. Now asa I download we ni yanko file no be wo. Yanko file manager. Nti call file manager. Now I call storage. Now I call Android. Nti I call Android I call data. Call data people say we hu wo phone or now we be. Nti this is Kofi Kinata. The Kofi Kinata records now hono. Yembe Kofi Kinata records and see. Here regional details. Now let's look at the records. You can see the records clearly. You can see the records. Candidates vote 2. Region vote 2. Constituency vote 2. Total vote cast 3. Percentage 66.687% until you get all the data. Now regional moto Obama Kenata yenhwe Asante region 1 Ronga Hafo region 1. Now hwe asia hwa obian to Obama Kenata bio nti ni na ye 000 nti nipa mienu na ato Obama region mienu na ato Obama Kenata nti aba mienu no ahwo ewo ha. Now let's try to download the constituency result and see how that also will look like. Then download constituency result. Let's go to the app and download constituency result. Constituency result. Let's download for Lewin and see constituency result for Lewin. Then download the constituency result for Lewin. If you have the on phone, so be second or two no year once na a pop up. Yes, download. Then download the constituency result for Lewin. The downloading file, the file ne download do. If you not see it, na say file and download me. Nge download we are once tuntum be free ho. Na ya copy file no be e wona ya hwe file no se na esitie. Consider result for the win. Into this app will save us time, it will save us money. Sika ye waste acquire correlation, acquire when ina ever save it. Now let's look at the result here. This is Lewin's constituency result. You can see the name Lewin, voters ID. Ni vote 1, region 1, constituency 1, total vote cast 3. Percentage 33%. Now let's look say region back up na to constituency back up na to man. Na constituency ben na to man no. You can scroll down and you can find the constituency. Omo to abama Lewin. So let's scroll down and find the constituency who voted for Lewin. Even who our records no. Constituency a to man Lewin e shop up Salaga South. Bonsa aba 1. Salaga South record aba 1. You can see the records clear. Pin sheet ne can and na what phone generating. And you can get every record our phone also as we vote. The phone give you every details as we vote. Into we no and who here say Electoral Commission acquire coalition and a regional executive correlation. The app calculate percentage, no mathematical errors. The app does every single thing. Now, obi bisa say na sisi ya wa kire say se ne yesi to aba wie na easy fo no ehemfa no mo de record begu. Sisi ya no we ne ye electoral system. Nti we ne ye users no oman ma no ya mbeto aba no na mbe use sa app we no e oman ma app. Na Electoral Commission for no so e de na mbe use. Electoral Commission for an app no similar to this, but there is a big difference. Electoral Commission for app no may be no. The Electoral Commission for app we no difference any day he yanko ne yanko hwe. Yeah. Nti sia biama ye no ne yanko hwe. Now this is the admin system. The admin system no welcome page is similar. And presidential page no and so is similar, but there is a big difference here. Aha, who's a plus and be also Aha easy no the information be go. Add voter, the voter be voters information. Add voter hana be go. Add presidential candidate or parliamentary candidate, and also the presidential candidate information be go. Parliamentary candidate information be go. Until this is where the Electoral Commission will put their data. Near here I say so. Presidential candidate in chain or once a dot me and services ho. So you click here once they can delete the candidate, they can edit the candidate details, they can edit the candidate image or view their details or download the result. In the Hano Electoral Commission for a bit me operate do this operation. And Hano will be says na edit details Hano. Electoral Commission for no me edit votes nana. So between we are Electoral Commission for one means some votes nana. No, they cannot do it. Let's look at the edit details here. Edit details Hano. They can only edit the name or the phone number. Even the ID no me edit it. They cannot edit the ID. Or change the party name. They can change the party name. But say by editing a vote, the app doesn't allow editing votes. The vote, the obedient me edit to vote. The vote is secured. Now, let's look at the next. The same thing applies to the parliamentary candidates. Parliamentary candidates also, they can also edit candidate, delete candidate, or view candidate details. Voters, they can delete the voter, they can edit the voter, or they can view the voter details. Ahana voters now motro in region the same thing applies to the users one. Ahana details near the same. Details near the same. Presidential result details is here to about me and Sano and the big one total 1113. Constituency 1113 and also and a big show. The same thing they can also download the records here as we did it at the first page. The same thing applies here. And now waiting operational if there's any problem they want to authenticate, say who voted. The person who voted, is it the same person who registered? Now hano ombeti me ISR operation waha already voted hano. Already voters hano aye unse picture na edeba nkumsu hano aye de oko register no photo na utwa no ebeda ha nti u vote wi a photo na ese ba ha, but because of internet problem it is a picture is see try me try no intimi pop up wa ha. And this now they can do this operation here say nipa na otworo ne din obankum so ha no ni photo wo try down no say ene abato na dana woto aba no ni photo no wo try na anye pa, they can disqualify this vote. The EC betimi aka say is an invalid vote because anye one woto aba in case nipa no ko twa aboa bi photo anase wo twa akora bi photo de to ho anase wo twa on ko twa no one photo no wo twa bi photo de to ho, they can disqualify this vote. Into this where the EC can authenticate say who voted and I said who voted. And a baby says na nti si asem a wo ne ye kan de say nge nke say yisi for no betimi ahwe nipa ne record na omo vote ama no. There's no way they can do that because nipa actually only be 30 million we na record gua and no more to aba. And how will you know say we na to ye na we na nto? You cannot know. Untimi nya da 30 million and go scroll through and we say why na to aba na why na nto aba. You cannot do that. So easy na ntimi nya sa adwuma no. Omo ntimi nya da nko ye sa adwuma no say nipa 30 million na ye tworo ye din no. We go scroll through ahun say why na to aba and why na nto aba no waka say wo to aba. And there's no way because I was swap ballot papers a go bottom. And I said, okay, stamp ballot papers so I could try mobi. Into this app will bring integrity into the voting system. So basically, this is how the app works. And the app also about Jini Pankwa is a few nipa wuye or about kemono. For me, it doesn't make sense. So app we no my no. So me I don't know sempani 4G tuma ebabo nipa nkwa ho ban wo sore no pa na ofa phone wo tena ofie wato waba wi a wotu ba bi din a obi enkofa bi nkobo ana obi enkotwituo enkobo. Until this app will save lives. It will save the country money. If you say sika ye waste to fuel egu ka mo nante no so sika ni nyina betimi ade foforo awo man mu. Sika de print paper afibia ballot papers ni ade ye de print ye de boxes ye de swap boxes ekọ ha ne ha na ye de etua nkrofo ka ma moko ekọ wien boxes na all this money can be used for other things. So this app will save the country big money. Say the yen free multi-party media de be able to aba. Until this app will help a lot. Will help the country a lot. So omo about 124 who say here na some beja tuma. My police force so there my be a Ghana police but I don't know mean to me showcase now for now. I was say me showcase the me showcase my showcase we na say 24G to we na say we say ombo hia say me more I can still do more apps for the security agency. And this is what I have brought up for now for the country. Nti me say 24 mbehwe na kwan fa so a be kwa online no na nyina ya hwe na ye de ato de se da na aboa oman no ene abato ho man sotwe na abato ho oreko watimi wakame na obia asum adwono oto aba wato aba obia se ba se e wo se me de komede ba fie na parliament ehwa ano so metimi akofie na mpanifo anyina atenase na ye test e betimi atest a vote obia betimi ato aba within the parliament or any constituency. Betimi ato aba betimi use app na ato aba me yahwe say that it works fine. I'm ready to do what I can do to help the country's development. So this is what I have for now. Thank you very much, and hear from you next time. Bye.